Disclaimer: all the character and incident are fictional, everything is imaginary in this FF, so don't compare with your own life, it's just based on imagination, not on reality. You sat on the edge of the bed, tears streaming down on your face. You were hiding your face while hugging your knees. Why, she said I'm just a replacement. Why, she insulted me. Am I just a replacement? Now all my colleagues are making fun of me. Your heart aches in every second as the rain tapped against the window. Your phone rang. When you glanced at your phone screen, it was him, your contract husband. You signed and shut your eyes tightly. You picked up his call. Ryan, I'm standing right in the front of your house. Please come out. Why? You spoke in a low voice. Please try to understand. Understand what? You are still in contact with her. And I really don't want to take her place. Just go to her. He took a deep breath. Not in contact with her, Ryan. You expect me to believe that? You had no idea what happened yesterday. Now every second person from my workplace calling me characterless. Do you have any idea how I'm facing this? I will fix this. Believe me. Believe on you? Please, Jungkook. Just go home. I'm not going anywhere, Ryan. I'm waiting for you. He leaned near the tree. As you wish. You hang up the call. And it's all started with his divorce. When he found out his ex-wife was cheating on him. And then his mother finds someone for him. His friend's daughter. It was you. Your mother wants you to marry his friend's son. You find out he was divorced and it will be his second marriage, but you don't care about it until he cares about you. So you got agree, but when you came back Korea after you complete your studies, you got shocked seeing that you are going to get married. He was your school's bad boy. The boy you disliked since the first day of your high school was going to be your groom. You never wanted, but 'cause you don't trust that guy, so you told him that you want to make a contract before marriage. That contract was based on your relationship with him. You don't want him to touch you until you want it, unless you give him permission. Raindrops fall on him, but he doesn't care. He was leaning against the tree, waiting for you. And I had a huge crush on her in my school days, but she barely noticed me. I was not a good boy, and she was always busy in her studies. But when she said she wanted to make a contract, I got agreed because I don't want to force her at any of cost. Standing near the window and watching him, and after our marriage everything changed, everything, even my feelings for him. I had no idea when this dislike turned to love. And then yesterday his ex-wife showed up. I went for lunch with my friends and colleagues, and no one believes whatever she tells me. She called me characterless in the front of my colleagues. My friends tried to protect me, but she didn't stop. She said I was trying to taking her place. And now everyone at my workplace making fun of me, in the front of me and behind my back. You glanced at him. Why, it's hurting me. I can see him like that. You looked up at the clock. It's almost 3 a.m. He is standing outside. It had been 5 hours. You bit your lips and walked towards the door. He slid his finger in his ears. A quick smile appeared on his lips when he saw you coming towards him. You walked towards him and stopped right in the front of him. He moved closer. Rain was actually the paid actor who was making that scene more romantic. I'm sorry. He held your hands. Jungkook, if you really want her back in your life, then go. I'm not stopping you. He bent near your face. Ryan, if I want her back, then why would I marry you? Who knows? You look away. Can't you forgive me? You promised me to protect me, but you were a liar. What if she apologized to you? Then will you forgive me? Will you believe me that I said I have no interest in her? Just if she apologized to me right in the front of my colleagues, as she said those things to me in the front of them. I promise, wifey. He leaned closer. He wrapped his arm around you. You twisted your eyebrows, and looked at him. Don't you think you are being so touchy? Hmm. He smiled and kissed on your cheeks, and your cheeks turned red. You don't trust me, right? You blinked your eyes and looked at him. I went for mission just for a week, and behind my back she said, I am in contact with her and you believe on her. You still thinks me same I were in high school. So what do you expect from me to trust you when I tried to get close to you? Every time you left me for your work, no matter it's midnight or the first day of our marriage. If you really expect me to believe you, to trust you, then our relation need time. And then for that we need to break that contract, Ryan. And your throat get dried. 1 week later, 1 week passed, and like he promised, his ex-wife apologized in the front of your colleagues, just as she disrespected you. Of course she should. She was on mistake, and because he's a powerful mafia, not just apologize, she wouldn't get what she deserved, a revenge, a punishment. And since that day you are not going office. You took off for a week. Just you want to heal yourself. He was laying beside you. You look at him, then you remove the pillow from the center of the bed. He quickly turned his face towards you when you removed that pillow. You moved towards him. You placed your head in his chest. He was surprised and shocked. Wayne, are you alright? He blinked his eyes multiple times. And I take a big decision. To be honest, I never accept him as my husband. But today, I'm giving him all the rights he deserves as my husband. Jungkook, you sat up on the bed. I want to burn that contract. His eyes widened. He thought he misheard you. What? You bit your lips and smiled. Let's start over life as a real couple. He sat up. He cleared his throat and cupped your face. Are you serious? You nodded. I love you so much, Ryan. Say something else. I have heard that from you many times. And as he pulled back, he looked at your eyes, and I'll try to separate my married life from my work. I try my best. They smiled and they both joined their forehead. Next morning, you were sleeping beside him, but in his arms. That were the first day after your marriage that you opened your eyes and he was so close to you. Even his breath can snatch away your soul from your body. And he smirked, seeing your gaze fixed on his lips. You felt a zoo of butterflies dancing in your stomach. You think, now he'll lean closer to you? Nah, he pulled you closer and whispered near your lips. Good morning, love. That simple words gives you a fantasy feel, like you belongs to a fictional story and he is your fictional hero, and it's kind of true. Good morning. He smiled at you and then he spoke after he looked at the clock. I think my wife is getting late. I want to resign from my job. Is it because of her? Because now my colleagues makes fun of me. They won't. You looked at him and he was serious. You walked inside with him and your colleagues and other co-workers bowed at him. You twisted your eyebrows and wrapped your arm around your chest. What's that? Now they don't even dare to make fun of you. Don't tell me you buy that company for me. He smirked. Yes. Your jaw dropped. You were crazy. He smiled and wrapped his arms around you. Yeah, I'm crazy, but in love with you. You pouted and he pecked on your lips, and then they both walked inside. Or pay bus. The end. Tada. Bye bye. Take care. See you. Love you. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Tada.